Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to Burst to 5 for our GGXrd exhibitions, first to 5 style. On commentary today, we have Dizzy and Yucker. How's it going?
It's been a while.
Yeah,
it's been a minute.
You've been gone.
I mean, I wasn't gone per se. Stuff. Yeah, it was like locals, multiple offlines, and then some people actually beating me to the trigger finger for getting the slot. So I'm technically never left, but I guess I'm back. Hello, hello.
I'm back.
This guy's been socializing. Get him.
No, yeah.
Let me read out the card.
It's been a lot of fun going to the different stuff, but I still gotta touch base once in a while with y'all fellas. So here
absolutely. I am. Card today we have Try to Complete versus Trashy Imp, Kishi versus Leah, Rarbin versus Tunington, Liddy Impling versus Shave Ice, Tatse versus Pork Chop, and Dirt versus Dingus. Let's get into it. Why don't we?
Yeah.
Let's.
Impling versus Shave Ice. That's exciting. That's like a DMV matchup, I think.
Yes. Originally it was going to be Deba versus Shave Ice, but Deba could not make it, so I asked Irene and she said okay.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
TTC versus Trashy Imp. Oh, actually,
TTC's kind of been on a grind, I feel like.
Yeah. I don't think you leaving helps us commentate, but
my Discord crashed.
Oh well, they do that sometimes when too much RAM being consumed, forceful crash. But yeah, TTC has been around forever, and you'd hope for somebody that sticks around that long that there is the gradual improvement. So, having been absent from commentating Rookie Romacans for a while, I'm definitely curious to see what has changed in that period of time. Meanwhile, on the other end of the spectrum, we have Jacko, who is definitely the knowledge check of knowledge checks in this game.
Yeah, I saw that Jacko was on the card, and I had to play a little Jacko last night because I was like, I don't know what this girl's doing. Like, she's gonna put houses down. I feel like this is gonna be an interesting matchup because, well, just a lot of unconventional style, right? But it's already like TDC's in there. No chance for Trashy Amp to get any houses set up.
Yeah, I mean, at the bottom line, like it may be a bit of a disaster when you don't get your primary game plan going, the MOBA plan. But at the very least, right, you still have the unique resource of being able to utilize your meter to enhance your own specials, and part of that also being the 25-meter single button DP.
Nice 5D here. Got something started. Couple houses. Yeah, this is the start of something. Just gotta make sure those houses don't get beat up. And as long as TDC's and blocks done. Pretty good sign right now. Oh, lost the house though.
Yeah.
1-2 ain't bad though. Never mind.
Surprisingly, a lot of good range hitting low to the ground, right? Like you can see, I think Trashy Imp is hoping that her goobers cover for her, especially on like that 5D. But every time the attempt is made, TTC is there just slamming down with those lows, and they come not only clip Jacko but the houses too.
Yeah, that's always like the worst when you have a move that's presenting a liability to both elements of the fight. Nice command grab by Trashy Imp. And TDC just goes after. The houses are going to start leveling up in the background, so that could be a big chance for the round, but
it right could now, definitely be the lying threat, but so long as TTC maintains pressure, it keeps hitting Jacko, right, the goobers will never come, so it's a nest egg.
Yeah, unfortunately, the blocking not working out for Trashy Amp right now. One last guess, the pop. There we go, game 1. Yeah, that's that's why you don't see a lot of Jackos, I guess. It's the setup was there. The houses could have come out, but unfortunately, on the other side of the screen, there's no way to get over to Trashy Amp without a lot of good blocking.
I mean, Jacko is just such an unconventional character compared to in a cast of unconventional fighting game characters. Jacko just comes out and stands supreme amongst all in that regard. Where, what to do with her, especially starting out, it's never really clear, and it definitely takes like a lot of understanding of how Jacko functions, and also hoping that your opponent really doesn't know how Jacko functions.
Yeah, and that's kind of, you know, there's like the one player element before the two player element. Like right now, I don't think Try to Complete is worrying about how does Jacko play. It's just kind of like, how do I run my Ramlethal game plan?
Yeah, that's true. I mean, that's the sort of the safest way you can approach a lot of matchups is like, hey, I don't understand how this one works. How do I make them play the least so it's not a factor?
Exactly. Back into the corner here. Also, I gotta shout out this trashy imp name. 5,000 pigeons eat this user? Threatening. I'm a big fan of it. Almost out? No, it's 3H blocked.
Oh. At least Trashy Imp has an understanding, like, yeah, you should try to swat at the goobers floating around, especially because, you know, Try to Complete will utilize the set swords to cover his approach, and just going for the low commit mashes just to hope that maybe the sword comes out was a good play. And now you can start seeing the houses a bit at work here, trying to play away from Try to Complete, at the same time making sure that they're not falling clean into his buttons. But we're just gonna go and, ooh, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, not a bad trade for Trashy Imp.
Oh.
I do think it's kind of interesting. We haven't seen Trashy Imp use any of the Aegis sealed yet, and I wonder if those are going to negate the sword projectiles, because that could be a way to sort of cover the houses and get a little more defense. It's a little bit tough with Ramlethal range, but there hasn't been a lot of organ deployment yet.
That could definitely be the case. I hadn't actually considered that the swords should be considered a projectile in those situations. So definitely, like, as you said, utilize it to cover for the houses, but then also the other organ summons to just especially accelerate the goobers to just help you out, because Jacko on her own, I don't think she has some strange buttons, some weird properties, but all around, you know, she's kind of nothing without the goobers back in a row.
Yeah, definitely. You want to get your goobers out. You need your backup. Jacko shouldn't be in this fight alone. TDC's got a lot of meter right now. A lot of these, we saw one good command grab at the start of this set, but TDC's really starting to scout out these, like, 2Ps into command grab.
Oh, the last one overhead there. Quick reset, has the swords ready to go with as well, and just like that, Tekken string straight into yet another overhead. Don't think it should be the kill just yet, but if TDC finishes the combo nicely, like he does, you just need that one last touch, and that's another round on the board.
Well, the upside of Ramlethal is you get a lot of burst meter back, so Imp's a little bit close to getting its burst back at this point. But TDC right back in there. Nice block on the overhead, but still has to respect the pressure. Oh, this is something.
Yep, put him back
into the corner.
Oh, I don't know about the house pickup, but left unchallenged. A-okay. However, that overhead does end up low crushing at the cost of some of the houses disappearing here. And yet again, TTC pushing on forward, little gray beat action. But so far, we're doing pretty well with these links, bringing it all the way coast to coast. Fortunately, no wall splat, but nevertheless, able to deploy some swords. Challenge out and pushing away to the mid screen. But if you're not going to finish your food, TTC is ready to press.
Yeah, we're in that situation again. TTC's got a Guts Crush combo. Houses are leveling up off screen, but you're one guess away. Maybe think about using the burst? No? So far, just fighting out with the 5H. Nice press against the swords. Trying to get something out. There's a guy with a trident, but... the 3K?
Coming in with the slide.
Nice sweep. Yeah.
Yeah, tricky for sure here on the Trashy Imp side as well, like next to struggling to get the houses down and start that aspect of Jacko's game plan. Overall, I don't think we're like not seeing the craziest block strings come out from her, where a lot of it is sort of, especially utilizing, I think that's a 5H, and then ending to a special, hope that the goobers cover in time, but as always, TTC can just be in the right spot to just challenge right off the rip.
Yeah. And the Ramlethal Vekkas are kind of like the command normal strings. We're seeing 2KK come out, and then it's like you get 3 hits off of that. There's a little bit of like gap between each hit when you hit one of these houses, but some of these command normals are really just paying out for TDC to get multiple hits on the house. Good position once again, though. This is maybe the best position we've seen. All 3 houses in a great position.
Yeah,
and suddenly Try to Complete in the wrong neighborhood.
I've overcooked the combo ever so slightly there, and once again back to the pressure. We do block the overhead, but That's part one, right? Next part is the fact that it's plus, so we're gonna have to consider finding ways to IB it, an alternative means of denying it. But nevertheless, in the scramble, Trashy Imp able to put finally her first round on the board. Can we make it a game?
Pretty fortunate too, because TDC gave that burst up very late in this set. Oh, the 5H didn't connect there. But yeah, you know, it's like if Trashy Imp can get something going again, of course the big combos will give burst meter back, but having the round advantage is a big step. Ooh, no, the sweep though.
Wow, what a press
Good
there.
challenge.
Utilizing the RC there to deploy houses, but yet again, sweeps galore coming out here from TTC. The sword lift there, creating a bit of a combo opportunity, however, not fully extended. TTC stuck into the corner, trying to find an opportunity to leave. Does wait patiently to the slam of the overhead, but yeah, a bit of an awkward positioning regarding the swords and himself, but we'll find the reset, and that should clean it up quite nicely here. Round a piece to both ends, but of course it matters so much more for Trashy Imp to try and at least put one on the board, otherwise try to complete one round away from a game away from winning the match.
What a round start by Try to Complete, getting that counter hit forward slash into the full combo. Imp's already in the corner. Once again, counter hit with the sword normal. Yeah, get out of there. You gotta start thinking about running though. It's already back in there. Oh, good fight out. Couple houses, trying to get something going. But once again, you know, it's you're seeing like when the houses are right there in front of Try to Complete, and he's just willing to mash on it, blocking the 5D. You gotta like have that spacing position where you have them coming in behind you. 5H doesn't connect again.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's good, like good old Sentinel from Marvel vs. Capcom. Definitely want to have the drones come off, or you want him calling the drones off screen. But unfortunately, it's not meant to be. Ramlethal's very own giant sword goobers keeping Trashy Imp at bay. So 4-0 currently, one game away from stealing out a clean 5-0 set.
Yeah, Jacka's a tough one. Just you're seeing like if she gets her setup going, of course things come out nice. But oh, I hope this isn't a spectator bug. Junkline saying fuck. Yeah, me too, sis.
I think it's spectator image. Unfortunate, but I guess that gives us time to talk about the ever mythical Jacko character, which I think from what I'm able to recall of the handful of times I've ever seen this character get played, is that definitely you want to start deploying the houses, and you kind of want to really protect them. Maybe there's like one you throw forward, but there's, if I'm not mistaken, there's for sure a priority on which ones you want. And I remember the one that you least likely want, or the one that you least care about, which is the Magician house. So that one is just go my chud son. You throw the house at the opponent while you do everything you can to protect the spear and sword houses as they traverse the screen all the way across. And then you get access to some really strange and crazy pressure, and of course utilizing things like Aegis to cover from behind.
Yeah, it's it's funny because that the S house, the Magician, like only becomes an anti-air unit, and so it only works when you jump. So yeah, thinking of that as like the house that you can use as a bullet to like throw around and harass people while you have the other two guys leveling up is something I hadn't really thought about. But that's that's kind of interesting. It makes a lot of sense to have like your house that you love the least.
Yeah, it's a little bit of triage that you got to play there, because I think in general Jacko doesn't really sport anything crazy in her approach, right? Like she needs the house to cover, just to like keep the opponent still for a little bit. You kind of take like an Axel approach because you have some really some crazy normals, especially any that use her ball and chain to just anti-air and keep your opponent at bay. All the while you try to deploy your houses, get them leveled up, and then once the army is ready to be deployed, then you start getting into what makes Jacko really strong, and then you start doing things with like the hit grab spits that put them back into the blender and all that stuff. So it's also very difficult to escape, and Furthermore, right, you keep that all off screen. Anytime they do happen to challenge you, those houses are safe from disaster, and they can keep backing you up when you're next able to start piloting your offense. But with that being said, I believe that is the clean 5-0 there from TTC. Tried to complete, taking it over Trash Imp. So we're going to be moving on forward to Kishi versus Leah.
Ooh, that's going to be an exciting one. Yeah, good try to Trash Imp. You know, I hope she sticks with it. Definitely try to complete been on the grind. Like that's. I was doing Only Mids commentary this last Tuesday, and something that Hype for Sliced Bread said is like the Okizeme characters kind of struggle until you get past all their execution checks, and then you're just doing the one-player game. And like, I definitely felt that with Milia, and I think we're starting to see that with TTC. Whereas like, he's getting all those links, he's getting the corner carries, and then suddenly you're just in sword zone. So yeah, good stuff to TTC there.
Yeah, that makes sense the way you put it, because compared to sort of like these two characters on screen, what matters most to them is just secure the knockdown. You don't need to go for the grand and glorious combo to maximize your damage. But as you mentioned, for the set play characters, you need specific routings to be able to acquire the X condition, the X setup, which amplifies your game plan. And what a way to kick things off here. Immediately big counter hit trades, but definitely a push towards the corner.
Yeah, already a very different tempo from the last match. That's going to be a lot of high damage. The first danger time of the night between these two, how else? And Kishi just swinging right now. But good character to do it on. Gonna get the counter hit right here. The stun. Pretty quick first round. That was, Leah just kind of ran into a lot of stuff. It's kind of funny, Kishi didn't really use the mortal counter there. Like, didn't do any dash cancel stuff, but bike and damage, just keep swinging, no problem.
Being prepared for mortal counter is definitely one of the harder aspects of Xrd, because danger state is already such a panic moment that you don't really assess, like, am I going to succeed in hitting? And so against certain characters, you also just outright decide to concede and let them do what they need to do, just because out of fear that their mortal combo is going to do so much more for them compared to you.
No, definitely. Well, conversely, I think that's why it's good to have some preparedness for it, and to be like, like, oh, if I just get a touch here, I can do something. There's the Ozansen, but missed the combo. A little bit late on the Cabaret here.
Oops.
Going low. Woo!
Fortunate little error on the routing there, but nevertheless, a good setup, right? Little gun flame, empty jump low action, so the lights, as they say, are certainly on for Leah. It's just a matter of time and experience putting all this together, because of course it's looking a little rough, but I think one of the more important things is that although Leah is really aggressive and likes to press on a lot of stuff, this is a good indicator. Somebody that is overly aggressive starting out fighting games is much better positioned to become a stronger player than somebody who decides to take a more careful and measured approach, because it's easier to tone down the aggression than to make a defensive person more aggressive.
Yeah, I think that's true, and especially in Guilty Gear, where it's like you're playing to kick the other person's ass. You gotta go in. Oh, a little bit of exchanged blows here. Oh, the counter hit, but Lee's a little bit too late to pick up on it. Full screen right now is kind of interesting. Kishi's holding the life lead and has a lot of meter to back it up. But the counter hit Fafnir. Do we get a combo here? Oh, a little bit too far.
But still, damage is what counts. Unfortunately, the breaks, swapping spots here. We can see Kishi using their tatami just to keep Leah at bay. So another round on the board. Kind of hectic between these two, but it's Kishi that seems to be winning out on the ever slight bit of consistency. And ooh, we are gambling a bit too hard here.
Yeah, Leah just bet the house on that one. Already in the corner, at least gonna get burst back pretty soon, but nice pressure by Kishi. Kabari into the wall combo. I like the micro dash right there as well. Got some good extra spacing on it. Burst out.
Oh, patient, trying to jump away. Air dash over, swap sides. Can't anti-air. I think it's one of the interesting parts of it was Momochi, his guide to learning Xrd. If you can't anti-air, it's doomed.
Yeah, that's like the first line in the book, right? It's like, learn how to anti-air. It's essential. You gotta shut them down.
Yeah. Because it's just exactly in that situation. Gun and Flame is an insane tool in the context of Xrd, because it's just a slow-moving, grounded projectile, and it entirely shuts off an axis of approach for the opponent. So which means they have to take to the sky, and you can be prepared to do what you need to do to hit them out of it.
Ooh. Yeah, it's Kishi's also been representing a lot of Suzerain, which is great to armor through the gun flames. So it's certainly like Leah's got to start thinking about that in terms of like, do I start going for 2D? Do I have to start thinking about the anti-airs?
Yeah.
But Kishi with the gold burst right now.
I can never not warping the game state. You do love to see it.
Ugh. Back against the wall, but not a terrible position. Leah gets clipped by the Cabaret. Great confirmed by Kishi here using the meter. A little bit further. Armor doesn't find anyone though.
Oh, unfortunate OTG on the gun flame, and just like that, the Tommy with that whiff punish against the 6P there. We're seeing, I think another one is that that launcher follow-up that Kishi is getting off the Kavari, right? That just like that, right? No tech from Leah. That's a lot of damage that you simply do not have to hold.
That is true, yeah. It should, you know, unfortunately stagger mash, one of the tragedies of Xrd, an otherwise perfect game. But yeah, gotta get hit by that Cabaret and then just start mashing on buttons and get out of the situation, because Kishi's making a lot of hay out of it. 75 meter again, big life lead. Just playing neutral. And that's 3-0 now. Yeah, going for Tetsu Zansen that time. Good call. It's a faster startup.
Leah does manage from time to time to really threaten a round win, but it's not quite getting there. Although most of it does stem from the fact that like there's some really crazy haymaker plays that in all extents it's just nigh impossible to actually predict and counterplay against. But of course, if Kishi can just keep Leah at bay, especially just controlling space and pressure with the Tommy mats, then it's very difficult for Leah to actually get going. Oh!
Ooh! Ooh! A 1-2 of fortune for Leah right now. Kishi with a very high burst. It's a good position for Leah if she can make something of it. Blocking the Cabaret here. Getting in now. But 100 meters is such a threat. The 5D's too far!
Oh, no.
Gold burst, nothing!
Oh,
okay, here we go.
Ooh, okay. Big. Now
DJ, play my song.
And what happened? Interesting. Okay, yeah, I guess. It cool. It worked. Unfortunate usage of the DI there. Trying to go for maybe... Because that was the PBB, so maybe Leah was expecting... or could have been a misinput on Wild Throw. Hard to say, but... Now getting hit by the dust, get forward follow-up. Unfortunately didn't wall splat there, nor get the hard knockdown. So Leah immediately off to challenging. Big counter hit though. It's going to be a nice grip of damage, and we don't quite get the dust loops, unfortunately.
Yeah, Kishi's just finding a lot more hits than Leah at this point. Counter hit JH. Oh, just missed the Ozansen. Super jump JS, avoiding Tyrant Rave though. Pretty fortunate.
Oh, that's a fun one as always. Ride stamp near corner, one of the fastest overheads in the game. And also just instant airborne, so it can cause for some... it can be an interesting wake-up option against somebody that really likes to route their first hit with lows.
Bit of an unfortunate RC for Leah. Wanted the gold burst, but unfortunately no dragon install.
Oos.
Has to make it through with whips alone, but the airborne Cabaret. Kishi now 4-0.
Big call-outs. We do like this. Starting to pay attention a little bit more to Leah's habits and putting the Cabaret in the right place. Now the question, of course, is can Leah at least put one game on the board, because that would just be nice.
Oh! Yeah, that's one of the things about the matchup. Soul 2D goes under all the Baiken Azami follow-ups, so getting under Sakura like that, kind of by design, and I think Bikens hate it.
Not just Bikens, anybody who plays into the Soul character with that 2D, right? Becoming one with the pavement. Hardly anybody's a fan but Soul players, and then in the mirror, I don't even think the Soul players are a fan.
No, I'd imagine not.
this guy anti-aired me with 2D. It's like, you do that. Oh, yeah.
Oh. Meeting Leah in the air. 100 meter now. Doesn't even need it. Set point for Kishi. Skabari, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Thank you, Yuzu. Oh no, Fafnir's right into it.
Oh, wake up wild throw is I like the concept is fun. Imagine you can get somebody really scared of your wake up DP that they just kind of try to bait it out by blocking it in your face, and that's when you strike with the wild throw. But that is some elite level of layers that takes a lot of work to get there.
Hey, blocks Tetsu's onto and went for the wild throw. Bit of a chance, but the gunflame was OTG. And now Kishi with the 100 meter wake up wild throw. Doesn't find anyone. Kishi taking that 5-0. Good stuff to Kishi. I mean, you know, Kishi's I've seen Kishi posting clips on Blue Sky, so I'd be scared to play them.
Oh, there you go.
And good try to Leah. That's you know, that's just, you know, hard to say. Just kind of like, you know, it's combos, it's offense, it's matchup, who knows.
It's a lot of stuff, but we can of course commend her bravery just for simply signing up, right, participating, even if you may not necessarily be prepared. It's a big mental leap, because there's a dime a dozen people who kind of look at brackets, who look at exhibitions, and feel like they need to hit a certain like ephemeral skill level in their mind before they're ready to challenge. Whereas, you know, the cornerstone of any community are the O2ers, and it's just them that keep going at it, right? Keep trying to chip away, work on their game plan, and then gradually improve from there. They are going to far further succeed than anybody that sort of holds themselves back, restrains themselves from participating out of fear from being washed.
Definitely. Yeah, it's big props for stepping up. I'm also seeing Lex in the chat saying Leah asked for Kishi specifically, so that's awesome. Yeah, glad they could play on stream then. And yeah, well, yay. Oh, Tunington is here.
Yeah. Tunington, she's chiming in chat earlier, professing her love for Marvel vs. Capcom. We're facing off against Robin, so for these two characters, I feel like this one's kind of bleak for Slayer in a lot of ways, because that 5H kind of just stops Danny Step entirely. Pineberry Oki means that this character can't slip away. Like, you can still try to go for BDC jump cancel FD, right? But especially dealing against shotgun stands, it's a dire one. But of course,
shotgun. Yeah. Well, shotgun's got to be pretty annoying for like trying to BDC FD out, because then she just keeps being like what, and then you're like stuck right in there. Yeah. Definitely seems like a tough matchup right now. 5H catching the air attack. Yeah.
It's all these like small hits that add up, and it will just slightly disrupt you from getting your movement off. Especially because also, if I'm not mistaken, forward dash isn't frame 1 invuln, so you can't also just freely leave the situation. But nevertheless, right, so long as you can maintain control of the game, right, run your own offense, there's not a whole lot that Elfeld has to try and dissuade you from doing stuff, right? You only have that needed reversal.
Yeah, definitely. Like, if Roar been 100 meter here, Slayer, it's like you can never count Slayer out in a position like this. This is all she needs. Tying the rounds up in game 1 now. Yeah, it's kind of funny. It's going to be like one of those matchups where the person who gets the knockdown is going to kind of take it all to the bank, maybe.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a very momentum-defined matchup, but in the neutral part of the game plan is that I believe it's very heavily Elfeld favored. Like, she has so much control of the screen. Her buttons are fantastic for all this. Constantly being able to advance with active frames like Bridal Express, or just throwing out multiple multi-hits through 5H spam. You can just see there, right? Just hanging back, let the Pineberry do its thing. Shotgun blasting away, look for that last bit of chip health, but Robin now does find her escape here, trying to set up a bit of mix-ups, but immediately the 2S challenge there on the slide gap, so can't leave it open to chance.
Yeah, great offense by Tunington so far. That was like just keeping Robin locked down, like you said. It's oh, small trade. Jumping out of the 6P there. Well,
Nope.
good start for Robin, at least, I think. Oh.
That you could see the way Slayer didn't know which way to face. It was going to be the most insane 50-50 of that Pineberry explosion. So good on her to immediately jump up and say like, "Get me out of this," and try to punch.
Oh. Almost 100-meter, but Tunington finding her way in. Backdash! Are seeing the pile bunker. Good call. Might? No, doesn't close. I'm surprised she didn't use the meter here, but doesn't use it here either. Not able to close it out yet. Good mash on the CQC, though.
For sure there. That's going to be an important point for you to check against the shotgun pressure, right? Probably one of the only situations where she has any meaningful whiff or any meaningful recovery on normals and specials coming out from that stance.
Whoa!
Fortunately, not getting the punish on the burst there, but nevertheless, able to keep Tunington trapped in the corner. Over the mash to use to escape here, trying to escort Robin to the other side of the screen. We stole away the shotgun, but we keep finding these openings barely at the tail end, so that's a whole ton of damage into this Pineberry setup.
Woo! CQC works this time. Robin's got a lot of meter, but dies with it, unfortunately. Good offense by Tunington. I mean, that was... just kind of Elfelt stuff happened.
Oh!
Whoa! Beating out the
Elfelt
6H?
stuff. That's a tilter. That's a tilter for sure, but at the same time, that's Xrd. People be talking about this game like, oh, I love the variety of interactions. You play this game for years and you will see things that you've never seen before. This is one of those. And I feel like it will radicalize you if you're on the receiving end of that. But Tunington, not wanting to see Robin make any attempts at a comeback, just lets that 50-meter rip, securing that 2-0.
Yeah, I mean, understandable. You got all the meter to back it up. It's like, even if you get hit, you're only losing 30%. It's had a lot of resources in the tank to send that one. 2-0 for Tunington. Robin with another good touch, though. The 2S stopping. Pretty fortunate. And the... Wow! Tunington's actually doing so good at shutting down the dandy step movement here.
Yeah. I mean, with the range that Elfelt can play at, she's definitely... yeah, in a situation like that, right? You see them dandy step and you whiff that 5H. You need to have the confidence to just keep hammering down on those 5Hs. Because you will catch them. They will come back into that, and there's nothing they can press to try to sort of interrupt that process. Maybe RC, that's all.
Oh. It's such a scary round, because Tunington knows the button she has, and she's, like, all these rounds, she's going down swinging. It's like, there's no, like, shutting Tunington down. Robin with another good touch, got the knockdown. Mix up timings.
On the... Oh, nice. But just lets the 2H rip. However, not able to secure a knockdown. Robin immediately primed to challenge, starting to harass away, dealing a ton of hits, but the close slash denying the 6HS, trying to bait out the Eternal Wings, but able to get the pickup, not quite the full confirm. Swapping places here into the counter hit. Probably we're gonna see Robin try to hang on to that burst, but no, never mind. I spoke too soon. And it's the perfect response there. Able to secure a game and put one on the board. Finally, a set that doesn't go 5-0 one way.
Yeah, that was such a scary situation too, because we saw Tunington take back game 2 in that exact fashion, like trapping Robin in the corner and then just chipping away the health and then going to a good round 3. But Robin this time saying, no, we're not going to round 3. Spend the resources, got a game on the board. Trying to tie it up to 2-2 now, but getting clipped by Pineberry. Ooh.
Oh,
just has to suspect the gun pressure. Oh no! Oh, pretty good. Not getting a punish on that sweep, but first good touch for Tunington. Pineberry's out.
Oh, really? That's an insane one, because you'd think on Robin's side, it's like, okay, I'm actually forward dash away for the Pineberry, and he actually comes with apparently the omnidirectional air normal.
She's like jam. Oh no, spent the burst. And good scouting by Tunington, blocking that out. JBH with 6P, finally, around for Robin.
smart optioning there to avoid some of the longer range buttons that Alfeld can play for in challenge. But the dive kick securing the side swap. Now it's Robin trapped in the corner, looking for the air throw, I assume, but nevertheless, it's the Pineberry explosion, which is sometimes a detrimental effect, especially when you have a very specific hit property in mind for the counter hit that gets denied by the explosion.
Yeah, she's got her own little mini burst. 50 meter for Robin. Oh, opened up by the Pineberry. Nice press on the whiff punish. Eternal Wings. Getting a combo here. Not quite. Judge better half. There we go. Tying up the rounds.
It's
A little bit
interesting
of a pivotal round now. Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting you call it a mini burst because it just makes me think of Arbiter in KI, where he can use a sticky bomb to blow himself and his opponent up, but he has a super where he gets the shield from Halo, where he doesn't take damage anymore, or like he takes shield damage, but he doesn't get knockback, so he just blows himself up. But then because he's shielded, you fly away.
Oh. Hey, that's so funny. Oh, just got thrown.
Oh!
Nice close slash here. But once again, too close gets thrown. 100 meter for Robin. Any touch should do it.
Oh,
just fighting.
Yeah, there we go. Let him rip.
All right. Well, a bit of a stagger mash check, I guess.
I mean, stagger mash check, but on the other hand, we did see Tunington attempt to do the roll through, just trying to swap sides, but even the Bloodsucker universe caught that even. And all the while, right, like you think like, okay, I can escape one of these Bloodsucker universes, but 1, 2, 3 down the line, there's so much health being recovered there by Robin.
Yeah. And Slayer, not a character you want to get low health like restored, because the flat number actually comes out pretty good for Slayer's defensive values. But another good round for Robin here. Doesn't quite have the full combo.
Oh.
He gets hit by the Blitz!
Wow! We are really seeing every last esoteric type of hit come out, because the backwards Blitz charge hit, able to just fling them ever so slightly forward with no major pushback to secure the combo, is most certainly a choice. But nevertheless, Robin able to finish the plate there and secure a round here in game 5.
Oh my god, the air bridles. She's securing the air neutral. It worked. Pineberry out. Oh, just got thrown. Never mind. Open up on the 6P, but a little late to confirm. Sour JBH. The rounds are definitely coming out in Robin's favor a little bit more, but Tunington never out of it. Another good close slash. Pineberry out with the BDC! Hellfire damage too, takes the life lead. But this time the 6H!
I think that should be the round back again. Hellfire damage around the piece to both. Either player looking to secure the lead in the set once more here. But it's going to be Tunington that has her burst ready to go. Though considering it is Slayer, yeah, you're going to have to use it sooner than later because some of these hits may not lead to... Oh my god, that is... Okay.
You know, I think she did that at Rookie Roman cancel also. But, you know, who needs it? It was weighing her down. Her soul is unburdened now.
Ooh. Fortunately, you are burdened with having to finish your combos, but nevertheless, meter to spare. And yet again, able to rock the reversal super here. Just needs a few more touches to close out the round. But immediately we see the panic from Robin trying to challenge, but it's going to be the gun and the multiple trigger pulls there that secure Tunington yet again the lead in the set. 3-2.
Yeah, very close set. Really going back and forth. That was another great 2S to stuff down the dandy step and got a full combo off of it to take that game. So, a lot of blocking right now. Good throw on the forward dash.
Fantastic reaction.
Like, eyeballed the spacing and just knew that Robin was going to go to approach there. Into the corner now, but a lot of meter for Robin again. We've seen a lot of those B-dot bets come out.
Oh, quick mash, able to catch the teleport through, but air throw puts you into the corner. I have a quick corner steal, back and forth, big opener just like that, but Not able to secure the knockdown. Nevertheless, has the crosswise heal there to Antier. Keeps on pushing the damage. You gotta watch out for that 100-meter, but the It's Late is just gonna secure the final touch here. So Robin 1 round away from tying up the set yet again. Both players going into this with their burst online.
I'm so fascinated by, like, Robin's doing a good job with just like Slayer normals, but the way she finishes out all these rounds with 100-meter is so un-Slayer-like. It's just like, what are you doing? Spend it! You can explode her! This girl's a pinata! Do something with it!
I'm pretty sure like Slayer players get the shakes from like hanging on to 50-meter and just going like, why haven't I pow bunkered yet?
Exactly. It's like when you got $5 in your pocket and you just want to go get a soda. You gotta.
$5 soda?
Well, the meter's out. Well, you know, you have change left over. I'm not saying it's a $5 soda.
Yeah, I was about to...
But I can't do it with $1 in my pocket, so I gotta go up to a $5, you know?
I see. I was concerned for a second that inflation was getting that bad, but thankfully we're not.
Oh, it's bad over here.
Yeah, I know.
Another round 3 for this game.
Oh!
Nice blitz!
The blocks an overhead, it's blast, but the spacing working out in Tunington's favor. We're going to see the burst here from Robin. Wants to try and keep her trapped in the corner, but the constant jumping, the lack of attempts on anti-airs does allow for the escape. The shotgun able to deny the Danny's that we're both just mashing back and forth. Plus frames, unfortunately this time, the spacing not in Tunington's favor. Doesn't quite get the pick up there, but the teleport through on the reversal attempt is going to be a nice bit of damage. And Tunington has that burst back online, a bit away from that 50-meter. But here comes one. Doesn't quite get the micro dash, but it works out.
Oh my goodness. What is that? 3-3? 3-3? Jesus,
3-3.
man. I just... Oh! Yeah, good evade on the judge better half that time by Robin. Got away from it, got the counter hit starter. Good way to take that game. You know, both players are operating around each other's habits, decisions. It's, we're going to the 3-layer quesadilla right now.
Decisions. The early burst here, both players trading, but flung to the other side of the screen. Unfortunately, still, despite the... Oh, 6P able to challenge against the Pineberry. But you gotta be careful, it's still exploding. It's not... It only affects Elfeld when she's hanging on to it.
Uh-oh. 50-meter for Tunington. No, just takes the knockdown and a counter hit. Okay.
Could have definitely killed, but of course... I don't think how Tunington is too practiced on the shotgun reloads. It's definitely a very intensive skill that you have to really sit down and dedicate yourself to mastering. But even then, I think there was still an opportunity on that final shotgun S to go into just shotgun P, final 5HS.
Right. Oh, another bite. Foot slash. Robin's trying to make something happen here. Yeah, good hit for Tunington. And 50-meter get... Whoa, that 2P!
Oh,
okay, that's
what?
a round.
Man, 6P really is just the fucking... The square fits in the circle hole normal, because that was a roll-through attempt by Tunington, but it stopped that too, I guess.
Yeah, it's a good button. It's, you know, he needs it. Air dash JP, burst is out. Swatting away the Pineberry here. Nice crosswise, wins the burst.
Big jump in. Unfortunately, going into shotgun 5H instead of shotgun S, but what a call out. Just a wake up run forward slow slash challenge. That is ballsy for sure. And just like that, the CQC on top of it. Pineberry explosion. Staying in the combo here somewhat. Shotgun reloads are looking pretty good here. Unfortunately, not getting the full chain. But trapped in the corner, doesn't punish the 2D, but we're landing the shotgun rip, challenging too late here. And the RC just to keep the confirm simple here. Tunington, 1 game away from winning the set.
Seeing the good offense of Tunington come back here. Robin, you know, it keeps going to round 3, but it's if it keeps coming out 2-1 for Tunington, that's round circle burst.
Oh wow, okay.
Tunington's smoke is too hot. Spends it all on 4 YRCs because you can't air Genoverse.
The cloud's too strong. What do we do? Not like she needed it anyways, because look at the way she's playing this round already. A ton of damage being dealt here against Robin, trapped against the corner once more, winning out on that stagger with the Bridal Express counter hit at the tail end. And just as soon as Robin is trying to get a little bit of pressure running, immediately the reversal super rears its ugly head, needs that final touch, close things out. Back throw, solid punish, but the Blitz is gonna take a victim here. Tunington, set point.
Crazy round for Tunington. Hopefully Robin can get something started. 6H is a good starter. Yeah, this is looking like a Robin round all of a sudden. Getting the nice combo here.
Oos.
Doesn't block the overhead. Running the 50 meter. It's going to be one more guess after this. No, doesn't get the knockdown. And now Tunington draws out the Blitz. Just gets thrown. Nice close slash. Kind of just a fortunate L-Felt moment almost. 100 meter air bridle. 5k low. Burst out. That's a victory.
Whoa. Oh, what a blitz. Good block on its late, but unfortunately it's very, very plus. The far slash not able to connect against the Mappa in time. Both players spending their bursts out there at the final end, leaving out a pretty even spot here. But it is going to be Tunington that starts with the pressure, going to the shotgun stance. Quickly stows it into the far slash once more. Slaps him back, no full confirm.
Yeah, that was unfortunate. Tunington didn't confirm the counter hit shotgun stance there, and Robin gets a chance off of it. 2S? Using the meter. One last burst for Robin.
Oh, that's a choice.
No, oh my god!
I do like I gotta go. Oh, whoa, okay. Doesn't quite get the crossfire.
Yeah, get combo.
Mappa.
Nice blitz!
Oh, and finally, on the under pressure, getting represented as the last hit there for Robin to tie up the set, bringing both players into a final game situation. Oh, Tunington was so close.
Yeah, Tunington was so in control there, but Robin staying alive. Round start gold burst, 2 Geniverses. Rockets going off to hit some unsuspecting population.
Hitting the strife map outs on the other side. Do it again.
Oh, air bridle.
Do it again. This time the close slash.
Oh my god.
There's a very simple answer to bridle, if I'm not mistaken, which is I think you could IB throw it, but you know, when you're not hitting the mark and Elfeld is kind of just doing whatever, it takes quite a bit to not lose your cool against this guy. It's like, wow, how does she keep getting to do that? You didn't even have to IB, just back throw him, I guess.
Right. Oh, 6H didn't get the combo though.
Oh, OTG.
So many of these situations where Tunington gets like a really big counter hit, but then she kind of like routes into the normal combo style and just immediately techs Robin out. But good combo here. Pineberry doesn't block the overhead. No combo though.
Doesn't block the overhead again. Jumps away from the 2D, but the crosswise connecting. Big counter hit, but fortunately no conversion. Just like that, you can see the 5HS match able to cleanly catch out the dandy step into one Pineberry hit and the explosion catching Robin blinking. And it's going to be Tunington closing out the set 5-4, the full distance after so many that were ended so quickly.
Oh my goodness. What a blast of a set. Good stuff to Robin, good stuff to Tunington. Definitely Sacco back and forth there, but like you said, the Pineberry and Elfeld 2S and just Elfeld's got a lot of ways to shut down the Elfeld pressure, or the Slayer pressure. So yeah, Robin was playing very well there. That was a great set.
Indeed, a lot of fun to watch, and you could see from Robin's side that the MO, of course, with Slayer into this is to just secure these knockdowns, put Elfeld into the corner as soon as possible, and try to capitalize on the fact that you can at least not worry about some kind of reversal until 50 meter. That being said, I'm going to be moving along here to watch Shave Ice versus Lady Impling. A little honest Kyle Kiss versus dishonest Johnny Sfondy.
It's not Sfondy.
Yeah, I know.
That's we're not going to spread misinformation here. Yeah, also shoutouts to Air Bridle. Like Tunington was abusing it for a reason. That shit's a dive kick, you know, she's plus as hell. If she does it super in the air, you gotta like jump IB, throw it, or like you gotta like meet it in the air and block it so you can recover in time, but yeah, she's messed up. A lot of great dive kicks. Oh yeah?
I think Slayer can 2S it though. He has one of those anti-S that just goes straight
Oh,
up.
I bet you're right. Yeah.
So it definitely works really well as a way to catch out your opponent attempting to anti-air, right? Getting them on the wrong timing and whiff punishing them. But Slayer, I think, is a little bit more egregious because of, like, for example, how much upper body info he has off his 6P, his 2S reaching for the sky, and also just giving you an insane counter hit start and whatnot. So, but, you know, Robin didn't represent it, so, and neither was a consistent answer to bridal dive kicks displayed. So, yeah, what's stopping Tunington from slamming them one after another?
I feel like all those Valentines have some pretty good dive kicks. Because, like, Jacko's got 3H, which you can, like, space out to be super plus. Ramlethal's kind of got, like, 3K.
Yeah.
But, anyways. Johnny vs. Kai. It's a game of honest neutral, right?
You were just chiding me out for spreading misinformation.
Well, so far.
I feel like Coin is dishonest BG's projectile.
Well, that's true, but a coin hasn't hit yet, so far it's all shave ice.
That's true.
Projectile.
Us. That knockdown YRC. One of the strong suits of the Kyle character, being able to utilize the YRC to set up some really, really scary projectile situation. Luckily for Impling, wasn't without the grinder this time. And we're finding some really interesting hits, but good spacing being created, stun edge, and wow, what did YRC able to secure the punish against the whiff 2H? Oh.
Whoa.
Who left the room?
Lex's game just crashed?
Oh.
What the hell? We were having some honest neutral. What the hell, Daisuke? That was so messed up too, because that was like 40 seconds, no coins contacting. Like Shape Ice was in such good control right there. Blue Lightning just crashed my game. Yeah, what the? Damn. Do we want to start saying rude things about the PC port of Xrd?
As long as we don't say mean things about Fix Me Steve.
That's true. Yeah, you gotta be nice to the people who program things. Okay,
He did work
folks
very,
are gonna have to
very hard to
restart their
put roll
game.
back in, for better or for worse.
No, it's all better. I was thinking about Tension Pulse, the old exhibition series. Tension Pulse, we kind of owe some lineage because Pat the Flip did an interview with Evangeline. Evangeline was like one of the organizers for Tension Pulse, and then I go back and I watch Tension Pulse, and it's like exhibition matches on delay where you can only like get people who are like half a state over. It's just I don't miss it. I love rollback.
Yeah, I mean, makes sense. I'm trying to find. Oh, where was the chat again? Was it this one?
Yeah, it was a stream queue.
Yeah, there it is.
One of them.
Yeah. I only know the woes of delay because of the people I played with, and it did not help to play Dragon Ball Fighters against my friends that lived in Turkey.
Oh man.
Can't recommend that one, especially because we were all stupid and it was like, yeah, Wi-Fi is okay.
No! Oh no!
Don't do that.
All right, second try.
Take two.
If Lady Implant. Hello, Lex.
What were you saying before Lex so rudely disappears?
Oh, well, I was gonna say, if Impling gets a coin, then we're gonna see a very different match from last time, and already Impling's got 2 coins connected, but then she spent the level 3 misfiner, so look at that, already coins are connecting.
a very, very different start before the TO match fixing incident happened. Ooh, nice run under
Yeah,
the
Lex
coin
had
here.
to. We had to close the lobby and rewrite the script a little bit. Back to neutral. RC. Very different from round 1 though. There's Shave Ice, like, now has to make up the life deficit. Just sends the Vapor Thrust.
One last Hail Mary, which, you know, of course, you should aim for at clutch situations. One last health. You are gonna die anyways. Might as well try something.
Yeah, it's tough. I think there's some players who really like to do that, where like they do their Hail Mary play, and if you know that, it can be a very big deal. But we'll have to see how it plays out in the long set. Pressure going, got the throw. Not a lot of damage because of throw damage proration, but still has a lot of coins on deck, so
Yeah.
not terrible. Woo!
Nice catch there on the tech. However, impressive interruption there from Shave Ice. Always kind of like a stressful thing to try and challenge Johnny with a low because of the invuln or her block shift on his forward dash, but nevertheless, if it works, it works. But now Shave Ice in a really dire spot, next to no health. Couldn't quite catch what level Lady Impling's at here, but at this point it doesn't really matter, right? One quick far slash to Mistfinder and that's the round. Or game, excuse me.
Yeah. And she has burst to back it up right now. I banged the 6H, couldn't quite get the anti-air, but we see that 6P come out, you know, she's really thinking about it, and another one connects. That's game 1 for the Jin.
Legit! Great stuff there. Hopefully, Shave Ice could do what he was doing before the incident, but so far it does seem that Lady Impling definitely has his number a little bit more. 6P, trying to move forward with the upper body invuln, challenging some of these longer sword normals of Johnny's.
Yeah, you can kind of see Shave Ice has to like set the tempo very slowly. Coin trade gonna work out for Impling. 2H, nothing doing. But Shave Ice is like playing that long game, right? Because
Yeah.
Impling's got the range, but doesn't have the projectile, so it's all about the stun edge.
Well, it doesn't have the projectile, but it has a giant projectile crushing the
The projectile cutter. Yeah. Oh! Drop combo. Nice 6P again, caught the air dash, but no full combo.
Ooh,
Oh,
very nice
wow.
anti-air. Good catch with that 5P. Another round on the board here for Lady Impling. The momentum looking really, really solid here so far. Inching on forward
so
here.
far Shave Ice has not really been able, like the keep away game has not resulted in a knockdown. 2D stun edge right there, could have been a knockdown, but went
wow.
for the fireball. Here we go, knockdown into the charged stun edge, and Impling just fighting her way out.
End of the forward throw, unfortunately no conversion. Transports right into the stun edge here. Dead angle, give me my turn back. Finds the run-up throw here, but yet again, conversion errors, but able to secure the Grey Beat. However, the burst slips through the Mistfinder, ends up spending the coins utilized by Lady Impling thus far, and both of them are going back and forth. Lady Impling confident in being able to close out the game right here, right now, but you can see Shave Ice utilizing that health advantage just to stay at a full screen distance and utilizing the seals into the laser beam full gunshot. You think your Mistfinder's fast? Check this out.
Yeah, pretty good zone control by Shave Ice there. Setting up those seals, it was kind of surprising. It's like, hadn't really seen the seals come out yet, but had the life lead there, and then it becomes a harassment problem for Impling to get in, and she couldn't really do anything. Here's the neutral again, but a 6K neutral is over.
A dance around here yet again, a slight life lead secured, and you can see without the guarantee of a knockdown, Shave Ice just spending a lot of time a good distance away on the screen, but what an air IB into the back throw there on the JP.
She's looking like a Guilty Gear player. Backdash the fireball as well. Oh, yeah, it's YRC, she gets in. Impling's been waiting so long. Has the touch, got the knockdown. Shave Ice gonna get burst back. There it is, she blocks it. And the level 2 Mistfinder doesn't have the full combo. Oh my goodness, now she's got to think about her burst. Good hold at least. Got opened up. Surprised Shave Ice didn't try to burst, or try to block that burst. But...
Oh.
Tough spot now.
Yeah, patience.
It's gonna be the
Trying to
fireball,
wait out the
the
pressure.
sword.
Good IBs. Both players just swinging outside one another's range, as well as not catching the whiff punishes here. Pixel health for Shave Ice, trying to do what he can. 9 seconds on the clock, but the 6K getting that free advance. And plus frames into that 5K. Lady Impling by just a narrow margin, able to secure that second game.
That was scary. As soon as Shave Ice went to the air, like 6K is going to be the neutral decider for Johnny, right? Having that space, and then as soon as Shave Ice went to the air, the 6K comes out, put him in a blocking situation, the 5K afterwards. It's pretty big. Oh, couldn't get the combo there though. Shave Ice caught blocking. Gonna get the knockdown here, probably? No! Combo's a little bit funky today, but that's okay. They don't change the damage.
Okay.
Whoa!
And not even Lady Impling was ready for how that 6B was going to work, but nevertheless, still ready to IB these jump-in normals, right? Secure yourself just enough space to be able to snatch them from what they assume is going to be a nice, clean transition into grounded pressure. But look at that. We can also ground throw back. It's going to be the dead angle. Enough of this Kai pressure. We need to keep the high momentum running, but reactions from Shave Ice are on point.
Yeah, Shave Ice starting to look like he's a little bit tuned into those throw attempts. Impling, I think Impling is typically a very big fan of the throw combo, like coin throw, avoids the blitz here. But we'll have to see if Shave Ice can stay tuned in there. Nice IBs here, trying to get back in. Got the touch! Burst out, but has to make up the life deficit now.
Yeah,
6K YRC back in there, stuck in the corner.
To force the secure on the air throw here, but big 6H opener, and it's going to be enough. Just barely with that split seal there to secure a round. Can Shave Ice put one on the board, or is Lady Impling going to keep clutching them out?
Oh, knocked down, but has the coins, so if things turn around here, there's a level 2 Mistfinder on deck. Using the YRC. Oh, the blitz! That'll work! Full combo?
Well, to get that
Nice.
Swy Kasu, beautifully done. Swy YRC was just makes good awareness, but unfortunately, there's just part one of what happens after on pressure here against Johnny. Able to find the lower. We're gonna go for quite the heroic burst. Shave Ice very confident in his own momentum, but this is the kind of things where you just think like, I'm gonna try and hang on to this burst the next round, possibly.
Yeah, we'll have to see. I mean, it is... We've seen the neutral be pretty good. If Impling's at level 1 Mistfinder, it's a pretty tough order, but, you know, Shave Ice has the life deficit, so needs to make the plays here. Nice throw! And of course, the big victory condition at this point is that if Shave Ice is able to get Impling's burst out, then that's something he doesn't have to worry about for round 3. Block on the Greeb Silver, backdash. Ooh, there it is!
Oh, especially considering how much burst that Shave Ice was able to get back, right? Like, I think he kind of eased out. It's like, okay, mission accomplished, because the fact that the round went for that much longer, look at the burst situation.
Right. Yeah, the burst gauge does come back faster in Hellfire as well, so just stalling that round out for longer gave him a lot of burst back. Really didn't cost him all that much. Oh, and we're gonna do a Fireball War. Ooh, this is why it connected!
And just before the seal was able to activate, right, the air set up on a delayed timer. YRC, unfortunately, not able to let Lady Impling survive this one. Both players fighting back and forth. A lot of meter being spent to secure the advantage over their opponents.
Oh, 2H, too high though. All we needed to super jump that, but a little bit of an awareness check. 2P throw. It's kind of nice. That's like one of the first throws that Shave Ice has gotten on his offense. We've seen a lot of counter throws, but
Oh my god.
point connected. Stun Dipper knockdown. 25 meter for Irene. Using it on those YRC. Oh.
Nice,
Oh, nice.
5D. Secures the anti-air, able to get the pickup as well, but what a burst. Putting Lady Impling into the corner. Shave Ice finds the overhead, baits out the burst.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, air hit against the far slash. Not able to get the 3H, but what an anti-air with the misfiner. It's not going to be enough to get the kill here just yet, but we're just going to guarantee set up the Baka side. What a wake-up option, and I think that ends up being worse off because now it's unscaled damage, and it's going to be the 3-0 for Lady Impling yet again, clutching another one onto the board.
Oh, pure robbery. Nice holdout by Lady Impling. Even like using the RC right there to go for Baka's side, right? It's like using the resource to get that extra time to set up the unblockable in the most critical of situations. That's the kind of stuff that puts games on the board. You can see it right there. So Shave Ice now has to climb a little bit higher up the mountain. And unfortunately, all these rounds have gone so long. It's really got to think about the stamina game at this point.
Yeah, I mean, on the other hand, I might also consider the mental state of Shave Ice, who's so close to consistently putting one on the board, but just coming shy of it. You can't let that get to you, right? Start allowing you, or start making you do worse off plays in frustration of just feeling like something needs to change. I need to work faster or play harder, who knows, but they need to keep at it, and one of these times the interactions might favor you.
YRC keeping it going. The backdash. YRC getting in for Shave Ice now. Seen a lot of air dashes, and Irene's been doing good about blocking them.
Oh.
Avoiding the 5D into a combo here. Oh, but 2 hits Y.
Okay, getting punished.
Not a bad spot. Yeah, dead angle makes sense, I think.
Again, 6K not hitting the mark. Forced to sit still there against the stun edges, and just so much space control coming out here from Shave Ice. Once again, a very comfortable position that we do like to see him in. Being able to maintain a life lead at a longer distance, right near full screen, just harassing down Lady Impling here with projectiles.
Oh, 2D seal set. And a lot of IBs from Irene, so she's going to have some good tension pulse if she's able to get something started in this round. But so far, taking all the back steps. Giving up a lot of ground. Far slash, far slash.
Oh.
The Jin
Opportunity
finding her
challenge.
way out of the corner.
And this YYRC able to secure some damage. Should eke out the health advantage in her favor, but on the forward dash yet again, Shave Ice so primed and ready to catch these forward dashes, which likely leads into throws and deploy his own there, reversing the situation, keeping Lady Impling trapped in the corner. A lot of stagger pressure, the patience, the walkout, but it does allow for a quick left-right mix-up, and immediately the burst there from Lady Impling needs to now traverse where we've seen Shave Ice so comfortable in before, right? Full screen distance, but Blitz.
Yeah, I love that. IB the 6H into Blitz. Like, Kai's love to keep their pressure going after that. But unfortunately, wasn't quite enough because she just didn't get anything started. Shave Ice clutching a game in. And now 3-1.
Yeah, I mean, phenomenally from Shaved Ice has been these reactions on the forward dash, right? To immediately deploy the back throw, deny such a opportunity to Lady Impling, because that's one of the main things of Johnny, right? He's a glorified mid dispenser, but he has that pseudo grappler tendencies because of how strong his forward dash is and the combo throw that he has.
This is probably the best round we've seen from Shave Ice in a minute. 20 seconds down. Irene's life total is near the bottom. The kind of game that you just hold on to burst for. Dead angle up though. Good use of the resource at least. I like you're going for dead angle before burst, you know? You gotta save your post-round resources or inter-round resources. And that's exactly why.
Nice trade.
Ooh.
Backdash, both players really swinging at one another, trying to secure that first health lead as well. Just knockdowns, the forward dash able to avoid that first hit, but not the follow-up.
Oh, nice burst. Not a terrible burst, honestly. You know, one round up. It's like we said before, gonna burn a lot of time if this round goes a while like they have. Nice counter throw. Got the low this time, and Irene bursts out. And now Shave Ice just giving up the space. Seal set. I like going in afterwards, though. Potter blocking, counter hit.
Oh,
Oh, the dead angle!
Very, very
Nice! 2-3.
Shave Ice starting to get Lady Impling's number there, because what started always as very, very tight rounds, barely eked out in Lady Impling's favor. We're now starting to see some very confident rounds going Shave Ice's way. So we'll see if Lady Impling is able to find her balance here again and get back to form, bringing these back down to final interaction situations, or if this is just Shave Ice's set now.
Yeah, it could be Shave Ice starting to fire on all cylinders. Keeping the pressure going here. Challenge after the 6H. Interesting, well, you know, I can see the YRC for trying to get in here. And still has 25 meter to work with. Might see his YRC, she's kind of at that space. Ooh. Yeah, there it is. Didn't even need the RC.
Patience, waiting it out.
Nice.
Just like that. The moment to strike, 6P on the anti-air, though the immediate burst with Shave Ice, pushing her all the way into the corner, denying the jump outs, but still committing to anti-airs off of the 2H instead of trying to go for air throws. Not the most reliable option.
Couple of bad guesses by the Jin. Nice block on the air dash, though. Putting the misfinder back in. RC. Shave Ice blocking a lot of this very well. Caught the forward dash again. And the knockdown here kills it with the stun dipper. Yeah, Shave Ice on a bit of a tear now. But round start coin, getting something started, doesn't have the full combo. Yeah, some folks in the chat were saying Irene might be having some nerves. I can kind of see it. And Chani's a tough character when you got execution nerves, I can imagine, because you don't want to be dropping shit like this.
Yeah, it's especially against a character like Kai, which, you know, actually has the honest neutral. But once he starts getting those seals out, it does quickly turn into what we all know from Xrd and devolves into quite a BG's character with the situations able to deploy.
Yeah. Yeah, Kai's definitely like a guy all about control. So when one person's having all control of the momentum and you just aren't keeping your stuff, nice throw. It can be a little bit difficult. The Jin getting something started. Ugh. Look at that. Risk is flashing. Level 3 misfire to keep it going, but the air dash by Shave Ice. And the air throw. Fighting his way out now.
I think behind all that risk ranking, right, there's still the underlying fear of what Shave Ice has been able to demonstrate so far in the set, that any forward dash attempt from her has been met by just a throw reaction, so you can't really capitalize off of the fear from these plus frames that she's generating from the misfinder cancels.
Oh! Block the burst! That could be huge if she's able to close it out here. Missed this Y though! Oh, never mind, it's fine!
A-okay, once again, final interaction situation, a little bit more in what we've seen Lady Impling able to succeed and win these games from, but out of the gates, Shave Ice is immediately swinging.
Oh, nice 2H. The YRC going for the anti-air instead. Yeah, I do think you're right about the way that Irene's like keeping the pressure here, but she can't really threaten an opening because Shave Ice has really called out these throws so well. YRC getting the good throw here. Gotta see what she has here, though. Like, you gotta... Yeah. That's a big opening.
Certainly raw 5k into all of this. The red RC here set up the Baka sign, this time the patience, but that does mean you concede over into the unblockable. Shouldn't be quite enough to kill here. The level 3 on the table, but this one's going to be a tough one for Shave Ice to make the comeback happen.
Wonder if we see a gold burst. No, the 6P! And the JK recovers in time! Wow, Lady Impling now 4-2 in this set. That was, you know, it's tough to burst Johnny. People say that, but it's kind of crazy. Like, all his moves just kind of, he goes back into safety zone. That was messed up.
Herb box retractions, insane recoveries. Just take your pick. Johnny probably has it somewhere lathered in his kit.
This character's pretty good.
Yeah.
I'd be on the 6H again. Winning a lot of tension pulls for herself right now. Got the opening, and already 50 meter. Caught the tech as well. Maybe was wondering if Shave Ice was gonna burst there, but still. Oh! Yeah, I like this burst. Tried to keep the corner position. But Shave Ice, like you said, just willing to block it all out. Wire C. Oh, there we go.
Pop being impatient there, the tail end, unfortunately not able to secure the full combo, but nevertheless, Shave Ice trapped in the corner. Let the stun dipper rock, but able to get the full confirm, so quite the expensive dump of 50 meter. But swapping sides here, doesn't get the anti-air, and we're bleeding health here in this possibly final game. Shave Ice has to mind his options, air dashes into the 6D, but we see the burst bait attempt there from Lady Impling, and finally the dash up throw, the confidence once again in her eyes to go for these options, and we're at set point here for Lady Impling.
I'm glad Lady Impling decided to go for the combo. Like, one bait, and then it's like, okay, nobody's biting on this. Shave Ice is smart enough to hold the burst onto this round, and that makes a lot of sense. But now Lady Impling 1 round away, opened up by the overhead.
Timing working out nicely here. But what an air throw, bring back down to the ground. OTG coin was at level 3 on the table, but unfortunately spends it. Runs right under the other coin attempt. We got the blitz. Challenging back and forth, but it's not quite working out there for Lady Impling, and the greed sever. Anti-air, bring her back down to the ground, into the grinder. We're trying to IB, get some of that tension pulse, walk forward, but Shave Ice isn't done with you yet.
Oh, 6P, but yeah, sort of strange hits here. Caught the backdash though. Yeah, there we go. One good trade for Shave Ice, still in this. And still holding on to that burst as well.
That was definitely
either player gonna be able to get out. The big bet on the stun dipper.
My goodness. Only dashing forward with the misfinder stance. Finds the counter hit far slash into the throw, but doesn't quite get the pickup. Wire C, good challenge with the 5A, but 5P, excuse me, but doesn't have these combos, unfortunately. Coin not hitting on the OTG, but still able to work away at the health of Shave Ice. Double coin level 3 on the table. Big counter hit trade. Needs to press forward on this advantage while Shave Ice is stuck in the corner, but unfortunately ends up coming a bit shy of the back throw, and now it's your turn.
Ooh, nice. Went for the overhead again. Lady Impling blocks it, gets out of the corner. The misfinder level 3. 1 coin left for Lady Impling. Shave Ice has that burst though. Do we see Wire C? Yeah. Keeping the pressure. Nice 2D!
It's so active.
Another one! Gonna be able to lock down with the projectiles here. And got the throw. I don't think Lady Impling gets her burst back before this is over. Going for the low this time. The dead angle! And Shave Ice. I love the jump FD there. Like, Shave Ice was really thinking about all the setup options there. 3-4.
Especially, like you said, right, saw that Lady Impling wasn't going to get that burst back in time. The only thing left in her playbook was to use that 50 meter for the dead angle. So just to let the grinder do all the work, and even if you just sacrifice the mix-up you get off of it, right, you can just keep running the pressure after. So very smart play from Shave Ice, starting things off here. Unfortunately, both players just going back and forth here, neither really securing some form of knockdown or extension, but it is still Shave Ice coming out on top, keeping Lady Impling get trapped in the corner. Burst bait, but unfortunately drops the Vapor Thrust loops.
Yeah, no combo, but still a great position, going low this time. This is kind of the interesting part about mix-up, is Irene's been opened up by a couple of these lows. Going for the wake-up super! First time in this set. 8 games in, bet you forgot. Shave Ice did, but nice touch here. Able to close the round out.
We're gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay. Burst available here for Shave Ice. Slowly but surely working on making the set all nice and tidied up. And play from the full screen distance. Both players trading the coin, catching the forward tech. Gonna be a nice bit of damage here, as well as the level up. Knockdown secured. Gonna go for the OTG level 3 on the table. Start accessing some really, really grimy pressure off that misfinder cancels. Look at this, the patience, the reactions, and Shave Ice challenging with the stun dipper.
Yeah, it's a horizontal DP. Shutting down Lady Impling's pressure. Misfinder level 3 anti-air, but doesn't have the full combo. Oh, the Vapor Thrust! That was a mistake, but gives up the burst for it as well. Oh, here we go. Got the fuzzy block. Knockdown. I'm just kind of up backing right now. 2 coins, good throw. A lot of proration here, doesn't get the kill.
Could have maybe supered there for the kill, but still not out of the woods just yet. Has to suffer under the pressure of Kai in the corner with the grinder seals, but nevertheless, we're just gonna go for the transport into the Zweihander once again. Lady Impling back on set point here, this time with the burst available and Shaved Ice not too far off in the zone.
Very fortunate round start for Lady Impling there. The coin trading with the stun edge, and she's got the knockdown very quickly. Shave Ice, there's that burst back. Air dash, burst out. Surprised she didn't try to block that, but one obstacle cleared. Got the level 2 Mistfinder spent, but doesn't have the full combo.
Good blocks from Lady Impling. Definitely a very scary situation to see Kai just run under you and respond with 2H. However, in the corner here, jumping away, Lady Impling transported to the RC, but what a mash! Close slash in that situation. The confidence.
Yeah, that was, you know, I mean, well, it's kind of a funny air dash position because, like, Irene wasn't really set up for the landing either, so yeah, just, you know, respect nothing, challenge everything. The Mistfinder level 2 is sent. 4 coins left for Lady Impling. This is pretty good. Got the throw this time, but that proration again, look at it.
One more execution error, puts herself into the corner of the stun edge. Able to stop the advance here, trying to bait out once more the dead angle, dashes forward, but the slide movement able to create just a broad enough space for Shave Ice to fling himself in there, and the YRC at the very end secures the air throw. Lady Impling closing up the set 5-3.
A 5-3 that felt like it could have been a 5-4 that felt like it was a 7-6. That was a long ass set. That was very fun. Good stuff to Irene. Great stuff to Shave Ice. That was and I guess the lunch bet is going. That was awesome. I think, yeah, the throw combos. I don't know. I always get curious when I see Lady Impling's throw combos because I feel like the 50% does so much damage. And just like there were a couple of rounds there where it's like just you're staring at the health bar get chopped off in the Hellfire State, and you're like, is he gonna die here? No, he's not gonna die here. And then it's just like, how much defense does Kai have? And but you know, I think when Impling starts finding those openings apart from the throws in the mids, and I don't know how she does that, I think it's gonna be pretty amazing. Well, there's like overhead Mistfinder level 3, right? Like you can surprise people with like, haha, TK, whatever. Like there's stuff in there.
TK Finder is definitely an option, but Johnny's just that's why he has the combo throw, right? Is the fact that Johnny is a glorified mid dispenser, very unchallengeable, mind you, but he will typically catch you in situations more so find openings in these neutral spots, right, where he's hitting you with really long buttons, catching you off guard with a sudden surprise high level Mistfinder that hits you from full screen. But when you're ultimately just kind of down backing, the only way he has to threaten, or like can threaten to open you up, is like you said, TK Mistfinder, using that throw, or off of just the immediate Zwei YRC 50-50, right, the high-low.
Right.
But
well, here we go. Pork Chop versus Tatse. Advocate legalized nuclear bombs versus Drapea's Swagjima.
Yes.
Let's go.
These are names.
Flash kick.
But yeah, curious to see Tate back on Xrd. A little bit of a Blaze Blue detour. My comment, excellent choice. Good choice, sir. The superior game.
Well, we don't gotta go that far, but it's fun. Yeah, this is another bit of those brawler matchups. We had the honest neutral. We're gonna go back to just swinging at each other like gorillas, I think. Pork Chop, of course, now a Xrd graduate, or a Rookie Roman Cancel graduate.
Oh. I missed that, I guess. Well, congrats to her on that one. Still, as always, hectic. Like to see that not much has changed aside from that, but back turn stance acquired, immediately challenging with the 2D, and the trade working out in Pork Chop's favor, but look at Tate just keep letting these DPs rock these flash kicks, denying so much from Pork Chop. But at the end of the day, enough work was done up front that a health race was in Pork Chop's favor.
Oh, nice parry on the riot stamp here. Big combo, got the knockdown, kept the backdash. Oh, yep, that anti-airs. And Porkchop is a Riot Stamp consumer, a Riot Stamp commodity fetishist. She loves Riot Stamp. She can't get enough of it. She gets the new season of Riot Stamp every year. But we'll have to see how it goes in this matchup, because it definitely seems like backturn stance has a lot of counter options with between backturn P and the parry.
Indeed. Oh, wow. What a roadblock there by Tatse. Beautiful stuff. And a lot more confident here, as I think they might be getting their footing into the matchup, seeing like, oh, wait, this is how Porkchop likes to move. But she does very much enjoy her mind games and going for some real big Hail Marys, just like the random send it ground Viper as we saw.
Yep. Yeah, and I mean, you know, sometimes that works. If they're not watching their feet, they'll get hit, right? Ooh. Oh, parry the DP! Using the super, that's a huge chunk and got the stun, so that's game 1 to Tot Zeta.
It's a really cool route. I actually didn't consider that he could do that.
Yeah, that's pretty slick. It's so weird because you know, people will be like, Layer's a straightforward guy. There is a Cade posted in the Xrd forums, the Dust Bowl forums, about like, hey guys, here's your combo: /5H Rekka, so on knockdown Rekka. Hope this helps. But then you see people do like layer routing, and it's like, oh, this character's kind of sick.
Yeah, he'll have those moments, but no, Kate's right. She's right. It's
she's right.
Rekka, and then have fun that way.
Nice DP here. It's yeah, certainly there's a very delightful straightforwardness to Layer White Fang. Dragon install for Porkchop. How many JDs?
You're about to straightforwardly die here. Burst away, needs to find a safe way to uninstall. Doesn't quite end up getting it that way, and ooh, that could have been a deadly cross up there, but unfortunately just a bit shy.
Oh. Alright, Stamp, got the counter hit. Knockdown here. Gunflame and baited out the flash kick.
And we're back to birthday. Oh, that's
Ride
a total
the fire into birthday train. I forgot.
Porkchop, dump another 50 so I can listen to a song that doesn't put me to sleep. Well, this is the Leo thing. Oh, that's... I don't know about that too. I might have been an accident. End it.
Yep. Oh, crossed up with flash kick. Doesn't care. Riot Stamp. That was active for about 2 whole seconds. Oh, wild throw. Not timed right. Charge blitz whiffs.
That's awesome. Just a run through YRC. Nothing personnel kid.
This game's awesome. There's no way around it. Oh, another anti-air.
Interactions work in my favor. Oh. Yeah, and back to the layer momentum, but what a challenge there. You can, of course, represent the wake-up throw as an option just to call out your opponent like, yeah, you're not timing this right.
Yeah, honestly, like, Porkchop's the kind of player to just throw back turn stance that it's, God bless her. Flash kick. 2-0 Tot Zeta now. That was the... Yeah, it's surprising. There's a lot of throw involved moves on back turn stance, but just call the timing right. But it needs to make up a game at this point.
That's for sure. I wonder for Tatse if they at all went to get some advice from Stale Devil. Because, you know, Porkchop does like to tout herself as the crazy soul, but there's for sure the progenitor here in EU who is crazier. And
right.
any old Dutch Xrd players are rather familiar with how he likes to pilot the game.
Oh, just air dashing out, and the burst blocked. The original lunatic. That's awesome. Nice blitz. Going back to the corner. A lot of meter for Tatse though. Trying to disrupt the flash kick timing dead angle. Right Stamp Warrior C. Yeah, you know, the Right Stamp Warrior C already a Porkchop special, but I think especially in this matchup when she's looking out for some of these anti-airs and all these ways that Tatse can shut it down. She's really trying to mix up the timing.
At the same time,
RC
right, you
keeping the pressure.
also use it to just retreat full screen, as we saw before, right? Like take the life lead, stand on the other side, but fortunately, it wasn't meant to pass. Tatse with the recovery.
Ooh, we're in neutral. No combo. Oh, can't get it.
Whoa!
How'd that 2D? What?
Sometimes there are some really cool hitbox interactions, like 5K not being within 2D's hitbox range. But nevertheless, right, 2D is a hallucinogenic normal that has implied recovery frames.
Oh no. Oh, do we get the punish here? No, too far!
Oh,
Wasn't close enough for the wild throw. Oh no.
Okay, that works. I
Yeah.
probably in Tatse's position would have RC just to extend the combo a bit further, not for the damage, but just to run the DI timer, because you get that knockdown and then he uninstalls and you vaporize him.
Right. Yeah, Tatse wasn't worried about it, I guess. I was thinking the same thing, like using the Riot Stamp with no mirror to back it up. But so 0 for 2 on DIs that have worked for Porkchop. Oh, got under the fireball, but nice block by Tatse. Wanted burst, I guess? No, nothing doing.
Oh, run through, but needed to spend, able to warp the situation in her favor. Porkchop now, wild throw secured. Should be able to just secure Tatse. The knockdown into the corner, trying to go for the 5D, but interesting jump out. The YRC not quite working out to be able to get a punish. And yet again, trapped in the corner. We're gonna go for the ground Viper and able to barely catch a straight low hit. Meaning the rest will all come as well.
Oh, back into the back turn stance, right stamp RC, back turn S clipping. Oh, here we go. No, doesn't go for a combo though. Just trying to lock it down with the gun flame. Nice air dash Tatse out of the corner. The oh wow, whiff punished.
Oh,
Playing the neutral a little bit far. That flash kick though.
yeah,
Oh, no combo! Here we go.
Like a lot of information, because she opened up the set being very, very hectic, and you can see that Tatse is like twitching at the trigger, constantly going for some kind of option, believing she's about to do the thing, but then she doesn't end up doing it. So shaking up the timing in that regard makes it very difficult for Tatse to get sort of a rhythm or rhyme on how she's operating.
Fafnir YRC wild throw. Peration on Peration. Nice air throw. Keeping good control here. Tatse either going to be thinking about air dash or... Well, I was thinking either air dash or flash kick, but just fights their way out on the ground. Burst out by Porkchop, hoping to keep this from going to round 3. Oh, but
the heavy
Rebecca...
boom still active. Meaty JK falling down from the sky, able to secure the life lead, and does it yet again. Safe jumps after safe jumps. It's not gonna be enough to secure the kill just yet. One more time, and this time it does as intended. It says, oh, we don't need to challenge. We don't need to gamble on this back turn. We're just gonna keep dashing, jumping, and falling down with the JK.
Yeah, like 3 different safe jumps right there, right? 2 of those JKs hit, and then the 3rd time you see the reversal DP come out and Tatse lands right through. That's 3 approaches that got the exact outcome as desired every single time. And Porkchop's got to look out for the wake up DP on that.
Ooh,
Right stamp connects. Oh.
A wake up throw attempt there from Porkchop. Tatse does need to leave this corner situation as far as possible. Finds the 2P, able to secure the safe jump yet again, but not close enough, I think, for the confidence to get a combo going. A lot of YRCs being spent. We get the big counter hit DP.
Oh, no!
Paid out another one with the patience, and Tatse is now up 4-0.
Oh my goodness, was that? Yeah, that is 4. I thought it was only 3, but Porkchop's got to make something happen here. It's a couple of these rounds, but we're seeing some big swings that are not really paying off. And especially the safe jump situation has not looked good. Well, it's looked good for Tatse, I should say.
Yeah. It's definitely been one of the best things that they've represented in the set so far, which has been catching Porkchop off guard. But as always, you can still suffer at the hands of Soul here, as Porkchop was working on a pretty clean round, but the momentum burst, being safe jabbed, able to block it out. So even if Tatse does end up going down in this round, this is a pretty decent swing. Small little consolation prize to take for the loss.
Yeah, and kind of the inverse of the Shave Ice set, where Porkchop's health is so full that she's not making any burst back. Now she's starting to get hit, and it's almost working out for her, but still needs to find a way to close this round. There it is, the counter hit Gunflame. Round on the board with no burst. Gotta hope it was worth it, but halfway to a game on the board.
Oh, JH able to catch the tail end of that 5HS. Keeping away. What the jump slash? Able to snipe out the right snap like that? For real? Punish? Oh. Leo moment. This character cannot run.
Yep. Yeah, I was surprised by that. He's got like a little forward dash, but then he just stops, and it's like, bro, keep going. I'm trying to do something here.
Oh.
Big combo for Porkchop.
That's a yeah. This is. We've seen them do really well in some bleak situations, but Porkchop, I think, cleaning up her act ever so slightly, because this is starting to look more like traditional Soul, right? A little more stable. We do find moments of swinging out, but of course just playing around the cool, calm, collected Gunflame game, using the run speed and all that. Yeah,
the Gunflame mind games have to be pretty useful for just like controlling the parry and the ground space and stuff like that, but we'll have to see how it develops. Oh! Tate threw themselves into the corner. Nice back throw.
That
Porkchop got one vote. That's pretty good, Leah.
Oh!
Sure.
Sao just wants to try and get some momentum going, but look at the work that Porkchop is doing, making sure that Tate can't leave this corner. Gets the run through counter hit, able to secure the combo, and finds himself now on set point here. Took a bit after that last game, didn't quite see that opportunity yet, but with the round lead as well, despite the lower burst gauge to Porkchop's, right, should things go a bit sour this round, we'll easily be able to recover the burst gauge.
Yeah, for sure. And big opportunity for Porkchop as well to be able to get a whole lot of free damage if she can find the touch. Kudakero pushing to the corner. Oh, air dashes aren't quite working out. Oh, had the touch, but no combo.
Ball throw. Nice little corner combo here. Secure the knockdown. Keep it nice and simple. Has a bit of meter to play with the YRC Gunflame. Good blocks from Tatse. The patience, but a bit too patient, makes you susceptible to this special strike throw game of Soul. So around a piece to both, as Porkchop does have a long way ahead of her to make this comeback happen. But we've seen these rounds where she wins be played out in such confident fashion that it is very possible.
Yeah, it's possible, and it's, you know, it's all about one game at a time. You just gotta think about the game ahead of you, and just keep playing, and don't worry about the fact that, you know, don't worry about how many games could be left. Nice blitz, but the blitz back. Tate's got the meter for it. Going into back turn stance, caught the low this time. Burst super, spend it all before she's got the damage back, and the burst is there.
But doesn't
wow.
use it. Very
surprised not blitz.
Yeah. Very interesting there towards him, but nevertheless, congratulations to Tatse closing out the set 5-1 in the end, and some really strong stuff. I was a bit concerned seeing them sign up like this. It's like, oh, well, okay, Tatse and GGXrd, it's been a minute on the BlazBlue grind, but not only in good tip-top shape, but really showing off a variety of Leo options, right? Because the character is definitely very stable to come back to after a while, right? Because well, once again, the Cade post on the Dustloop forums, just go into Rekka and then find your back turn, then go into Rekka again. Character is flawless in that regard, but no, safe jumps, some really esoteric confirms, right? Like we saw the one, I forgot what the starter was, but like double run through, hitting on the back and still able to just bounce them in the air. So immaculate stuff, like really still very much in tune with the game.
Yeah, good stuff to Tatse. It didn't look out of practice at all, I would say, especially with the safe jump setups. And yeah, hopefully, you know, good try to Porkchop. That was Sometimes you just gotta block more. Sometimes the combos. It's a lot of stuff. I don't know. It starts getting into the matchup part where I start being like, I don't know. Somebody else has to VOD review it. Somebody else has to see the patterns there. But
You know what could
she yeah.
It could be that Porkchop has a lack of not playing BlazBlue. That could be it, right? Tatse comes, plays a bit of BlazBlue, hops back onto Xrd, immediately claps cheeks. The lines, they're adding up, I feel.
The cross game skill transference is real.
I saw those blocks. I knew the practice was paying off.
Tatse, I will not fucking attribute how nasty I am to BlazBlue. Well, we're waiting for Dirt right now.
Indeed.
Yeah.
But a solid performance for Porkchop, right? It's always a pleasure to see her play really hectic, very energetic. But when time calls for it, right, you can immediately see her switch on the dime and access, what makes Soul really strong as a character and go into like some more of the not as flashy but very fundamentally sound and strong optioning at his disposal.
Where's Dirt? We don't have any eyes on Dirt right now.
But yeah, this is okay. Stand ready for my arrival. That's a great one.
Pretty good.
Yeah, this feels like a torture matchup, but then again, so does any matchup that a pot player willingly goes into. But more so for here, as Faust does have a lot of ways to just poke at his opponent. I just have to remember off of things like Far Slash and 2HS if Faust can go into the Pogo Slam, because without those, right, like the one hit of pot armor that Hammerfall provides, gives him the opportunity to get closer. But that's like part one, because then items come out and it all just completely goes to shit.
Right. Yeah, the cancels into Pogo are going to be a great way to break through the pot armor for Hammerfall, so gonna be curious to see how the zoning game goes. Definitely Faust has a lot of resources to be annoying at distance here, which is going to be hard for the grappler to get in. So here we go. Final set of the night.
Oh.
I almost thought we'd see round start heat knuckle. I couldn't tell you why. I'm just like, maybe the Faust goes up. But already kind of back against the wall.
Yeah, I mean, it could be because, these two do play each other quite a ton. And I think that might have been a flick attempt.
Right, yeah. Being able to flick the bomb gonna be pretty useful. But if it's mistimed, that's no good. Just running all the way up. Potbuster. 100 meter for Dirt. Oh no!
Yeah. Okay, if I see the YRC like that, I don't believe we can cancel to the Pogo just too easily. But stun against Dirt here, and still, pretty clean sequence there from Dingus. A lot of meter, though, left standing by Dirt, so unfortunate in that regard.
Yeah, it's always a tragedy to go down with 100 meter, but especially in Potemkin, when it's like, oh, this RC could have been 40 more damage. Like, I could have got a corner position off this. I could have changed everything. The poison into the burst block for Dingus. Oh, good trade for Dirt. Big life lead, heavenly. Nobody's home.
Interesting option. Show a little command grab action of your own, or, well, unblockable action of your own. Went to the Hammerfall pressure, just barely able to connect that 6K. The painful of great beats you have to pair witness to, and a very interesting camera angle as Dirt hits Dingus at the very tippy edge of his toes.
Ooh. Yeah, bursting out of the JH combo there. FTC JH trading with Flick. I don't like it. Yeah, look at how much Dingus has to respect, though. Like, as soon as Dirt gets the pressure going and Faust just has to start blocking, it's a tough order.
Did Dingus try to go into IK? Must have misinputted that. The screen suspiciously went dark.
It looked like probably a stagger mash that just got Mini Faust, forcing the block there. Yeah, I think it was a stagger mash and then just got hit out of it, which is pretty fortunate for Dingus. but maybe the end of his fortunes. Dirt now with the Heat Knuckle. Nice RC on this 2H. Bomb out. Disrespecting it. Oh, just got opened!
No! Waited too long on the low option, so Blitz was able to cover all approaches, and just like that, Dirt able to secure the first game. I think it's also hanging on to the burst there. That yet again, too low of a HP to actually survive more than I think one hit. So it had to use it preemptively, which is of course a very tough challenge to pull off.
Yeah, definitely. It's one of those like committing to the burst at that very last moment sort of like means you're, you know, it's a commitment in a way that some people don't want to necessarily hold on to, I guess. The armor, the poison landed on the armor, so that was actually a pretty good combo for Dirt. Nice pot buster, but once again has to respect the mini Faust, so the setup is a little bit off. Dingus with the back throw, or backdash.
Oh, yeah, good. Just keep stepping away. Of course, you do run the risk where Dirt doesn't go for the pop buster and then catches your backdash in that situation, but smartly takes it towards the sky, try to push it far away from. Oh wow! Send him back. Return address. I don't want it.
Didn't ask for it. Ah, the pogo didn't actually help the armor there. OTG? Yeah, there we go. There's the round.
Might have been, yeah, too slow. So, although Faust may have some really, really good pokes, it's tricky for him to actually do anything against Hammerfall without resources.
Oh, try to flick the meteors, I think. Oh, 6P into another meteor. J2K evading the pot buster.
Is that another meteor?
Great.
Somebody check his PC.
You got it. Check in PC.
And the jackpot candy? Alright, makes up for it. Oh, no, I think he threw it off screen, actually.
Ooh, another pogo. Bomb combo. Ah, not quite. There we go. Far slash catching the jump out. Dingus looking to tie it up here. Final round of game 2.
Ooh.
Certainly a fight that's been going back and forth. Backdashing the IB. Whoa!
Nice.
Oh.
Get a bit of that skill pop buster damage, but hey, damage is damage as long as you keep Dingus trapped to the corner. Great beat though, opportunity to tech out. Assumed it was such a given sequence, right? A practice pot would never drop this, surely.
Yeah, it's one of those, you start trusting in your opponent at a certain level of like, oh, they're gonna get this, and then it's black beat, and you're like, oh, no.
Oh no.
I had faith in you. I trusted you.
I thought you were stronger.
Oh, Candy refunding a bit of the health there. Bomb's off screen. Yeah, has to respect it. Hack and slash. Can't get a combo because of the super heavy. Poison pretty good here. Wow, 1-1.
There we go. Good back and forth here, so definitely get comfortable, grab your popcorn, because between these two, I think we're in a really good spot for another very long set.
Yeah, it's gonna be a long set. Definitely won't be the longest, thankfully. You can see they both want to kill each other. We're not seeing a lot of patient neutral here. Dirt wants to get in. Dingus wants to end it as soon as possible. Ooh.
Oh, nicely done. Good blocks on the tap dust. Big anti-air. The item does allow for a bit of an extension, but nothing contributing towards getting a more favorable neutral situation after the non-knockdown, because that's another thing to keep in mind for Faust, right? It's the lack of conversions at his disposal that secures him knockdown. So off these item tosses, you typically want something that will help you keep your opponent at bay.
Right. Yeah, so right here, Hammer just avoided. JD. Round for Dirt. It's the burst situation. I feel like neither player really burst too heavily, and it maybe just kind of attributed to the distance of the matchup. Oh, big donut!
Maybe they both signed the blood pact, so it's like, we're not gonna burst. What happens, happens. Let's fight like men.
Yeah, maybe so. Oh, the oil.
Yeah, off screen though.
A little bit misspaced. Yeah.
Oh my god, look at the pressure from Dingus and just slide underneath the punish. Barely secure the combo there, so neither player too prepared for that situation to work out in that way, but nevertheless, round of peace, both hang on to that burst.
Potemkin Helium, and the sort of finding the burst point that doesn't give damage, but it's like a Shinken burst, you know?
Yeah. Avoid the entire situation. Don't get hit by the burst and vuln portions of the Rekka.
Yeah, just deny it all. Just be like, nah, no thanks. We can change the situation. Oh, avoided the pot buster. Big mini. Immediate block because of the big body. J2K! That's a huge combo. Was that a meteor?
I think it was meteors. Yep, there they are.
Yeah.
Look at the damage being pushed up. Oh, okay, this time had the timing and a really big hit, but interestingly, Daisuke's finger making it a side swap. However, just goes straight to the air. Dingus able to get the hits in to secure another game, then takes the lead back in the set 2-1 so far.
Everybody's saying meteors seem good here. True. That was Large Lad reviewing, I think it was Faust vs. Venom, and not really knowing what to do in the neutral, but then meteors come out and saying, oh yes, well, meteors seem good here. That's our insightful Large Lad.
This guy studies the game and labs everything. Take his word as gospel.
Oh, quick round.
And pot round can happen to you, can happen to your loved ones. Donate now. Start the hammer.
Big hammer!
Ooh, and another meteor. Let me see if we got the cheat engine running. But what a pot buster. At a clutch time as well, right? Able to just phase through those meteors.
Yeah, pot buster through the stars. Knockdown here. Very quickly. Looking like it's going to be another game on the board for Dirt. Dingus still has that burst to work with, but at this distance, how can you use it? Where's your gold burst? Ooh!
Wow, that chocolate bar came in clutch, but it wasn't meant to be after all. And I am starting to believe it's rather credible that these two signed a death pact to not burst at all in the set.
It's possible. You never know what people agree to for stipulations in a first to five.
I'm not crazy. They genuinely haven't bursted.
It's been very restrained for sure. Like this would be the most burstable point, but Dirt so far just willing to let it go.
Yeah.
Taking from the pages of Renho is soft, I guess.
Oh.
Heavenly's out.
Nice JK, but
RC?
unfortunately doesn't get the dash. But chip damage will do the trick here. Tricky. Oos.
Oh! Good slide head. Had a lot of time to set that one up. Oh! Knocks down with the Mega Fist. Not quite a combo. Nice IB.
Unfortunately going my way, just be able to get the trade. Nevertheless, Dingus still hasn't been able to escape the corner just yet. And now we're starting to get into that really scary RPS to Pot Buster or to S. Blocks there for Dingus.
Oh, good
though.
block on the 5D. Yeah.
Nope.
Oh, but you came to me! I'll break your back!
Can't block that one, sadly.
Bit of a pivotal round. One player looking to go up 3-2 in this set. Dingus with the burst advantage, also got the scalpel. That's a whole lot of tension pulls, 25 meter already. 4 in a position with a donut. Oh, nice backdash and the anti-air!
Fortunate. I feel like it could have been so much more, but 5D into the up follow-up. Gonna ICPM him all the way back down to the ground. Trishula mix. Good blocks.
Oh!
Can't block the Pot Buster. It's enough to get the kill. He's gonna let the burst rip at the very end there. So they do burst.
Oh! Another good Pot Buster for Dirt. Yeah, the backdash 2H was so surprising because you can sort of see, again, getting to that like second layer of Yomi, right? Like, I can't do backdash pot buster. Dingus is gonna jump out of this. I can anti-air. Didn't have the full combo, but still got the game advantage off of it just by turning that situation around. Good hit for Dingus now.
A lot.
Black hole.
The burst doesn't want to hold the black hole situation for too much longer, but of course, once you get more into that K-normal space of Faust, it becomes really hard to actually try and go into the air and such. And 5K, notoriously strong anti-air.
Yeah, Faust has some pretty good anti-airs. Oh, a lot of blocking. Dirt using the RC here, but too high for the 6K loop. Oh, just avoided Potbuster, but Potbuster recovery, not counter hit. The bomb? Oh, just through! How perfect tick throw. That was awesome.
Work here. Dingus does need to keep up with the race here. Down one game. So far looking off to kick things off with really strong momentum. Gets the tick throw just before the bomb activation. A very tricky situation indeed. Good burst there from Dingus, but jumps straight back in there. Getting the punish in the slide head attempt. Armoring through red RC, but sadly a little too low to the ground. So that's going to be the OTG.
Yeah, very, very great life lead for Dingus, but 50 meter for Potemkin could turn it all around. But they're all straight hits. There hasn't been a single combo yet. Backdash caught by the 2K and Pogo 3-3. I could not begin to tell you who's gonna win this, but I can tell you it might go to final round.
Good
People
question.
are shouting at Dingus to remember his promise.
Yeah, I'm out of the loop on this one. Any lore masters in chat care to clue in clueless commentators?
Signalis reference? Okay.
I suppose. Back and forth here. Dirt on the chase with the life disadvantage, meaning that unless, of course, Dingus having to come close to access some of... Oh, wow, okay. Full got 10 quick 5 pull on the gotcha. Works out. And the candy off screen, just or like the big super chocolate bar off screen just for the BGs.
It's kind of nice. We got a good look at the packaging. I've never seen the little, like, Faust helix thing on it. That's very charming. I'd be the JD, but no throw. And now stuck in the oil. Potemkin already a slow mover. Black hole. This is just so rude to a grappler to be like, actually, I control your movement.
Isn't it cool? Especially when you drop the oil slick down and then you just see the really pathetic, slow grind forward of Hammerfall.
God. Yeah, it is.
I feel like they just grappler players deserve it. Run under, don't deal with JD. Yes, there we go.
Oh, got the combo. Backdash with the bomb!
Oh, look at his painful face.
Oh.
He's burning in hell, let him go. Dingus, one game away now from finishing off the set.
Oh, good round start for Dirt. Doesn't have the full combo though.
Yeah.
It's always weird to see a big counter hit 2H like that, and then it's like 2 hits, and it's like, oh, that's... But it is what it is. Hammerfall break, Potbuster. Corner combo. Dingus letting the damage rock so far. Oh, a little bit too far for that second one.
Still, Gigantor dropped out, making sure to control the space. The 6P getting anti-anti by JD. An insane dive kick as per usual, but there it is, the 2K. Very fast multi-hits, able to burn through the armor of the Hammerfall. But we're gonna see the stun. Okay, that was scary with that explosion. I thought he might have done caught just before.
That was, yeah, perfect timing. Actually, saving his life with the Potbuster command grab. Dirt's still in this, looking to make it 4-4. A round up, already winning the burst out from Dingus. Ah, mistimed the bomb flick though. And Dingus gets 40% off it. Ooh, and Hammerfall blocked. Dirt making a lot of bets right now. Another Heavenly doesn't find any target. Oh, just hold my pressure.
Oh, big trade, the chase down. But man, look at the backdash, able to avoid all 3 hits of 2K, but misses the heat knuckle. Mega fist forward. J2K just in time in the 2D low profiling. Underneath the burst, this is a pretty disastrous spot here for Dirt, as Dingus is now on set point and he has zero burst gauge to his name.
Yeah, that's so tragic. The will to live was strong for Dirt, but it didn't come through, and now he has no resources besides his own wits. and whatever tension he gets from moving forward. Nice armor. Knockdown here? No?
Oh, a little bit too far away for the Magna Hands Pop Buster. We see Dingus carefully just try to avoid, because that 2H has been his bane for quite a bit.
Oh! Oh, 6p anti-air trade! Good hit for Dingus. Clearing the mini Faust out at that height, pretty useful. Better than, No!
Oh no, by the Tech 40 to pick up off the bomb! What's the plan? Trying to anti-air with the J2K, looking to flow, but the 6p and the delay on the tech there, allowing for hard call out. My goodness, and Dirt is gonna stay alive here, bringing it to a final game situation.
Oh! What an anti-air grab by Dirt to go to final game. No burst, no problem. That was, you know, Dingus. That's the kind of game, I mean, sometimes that just happens in a set, where it's like that could have been set point, but Dirt held on. Once again, this time the bomb flick, though, has unfortunately paid a lot for these errors.
Oh, and that's a ton of damage that he's eating here, but gonna burst about the midway point, still believes in opportunity to play. However, hasn't been able to use that quick moment of reprieve to be able to escape the corner, and you can see Dingus just absolutely capitalize on this woeful position, looking for the Heavenly just to slip away, blocks the JD in the air, wants to make sure that he still faces closer towards the corner, and the Dingus back on set point.
Very strong round for Dingus too, the Heavenly. Like Dirt getting out of the corner, but then Dingus just keeping that offense going. Butterfield's gonna go to final. This would be Hal calling out the jump with the Heat Knuckle. 50 meter already, and Dingus has no burst to work with. Oh! We got 6k loops. Oh, dropped it!
Oh, and this is a full chocolate bar handed over there to Dirt. Thankfully, it was full HP there, so Dingus didn't give him too much benefits. You gotta be careful of these trades, of course, because they are nice, and for sometimes in Faust's favor. However, you know, not a whole lot of health left to work. And would you believe it? Final game, final round between both of these.
And both bursts close to being on deck. The armor beating out the J2K. Dirt getting a very strong opening in this round. The final round of the night. There's the sweep. 50 meter, but Dingus bursting out. Putting Dirt back on the challenge, but the challenge isn't really there because Dirt's got the life lead right now. So Dingus has to make up the life deficit, which means going in. 100 meter for Dirt now, using the RC. Dead angle, trying to keep the offense going, but the backdash. And the sweep here, no, the RC, that's it! Dirt takes it 5-4.
Amazing
Potemkin.
confidence there towards the end. Big swinging rounds, and man, I thought Dingus had that in the bag, but still, it's a hulking giant. There's a lot of hits you have to get through to try and kill them, and especially if Dirt is able to secure one of these round starts squarely in his favor, right? Immediately establishing a health lead, it becomes very difficult for Dingus actually to mount that comeback. Because like you said, the most important part of Faust at a health disadvantage, the fact that he has to approach, which is, you know, very ideal for Potemkin because he doesn't have to struggle all the way across the screen. And that happened twice in a row there.
Yeah. What a great set. We made it. We're done.
Dingus's promise, by the way, was he told Yuzu that he would do a 10 pull during the set. I don't know about you, but I didn't see any 10 pulls during that.
I saw a 5 pull.
I saw a couple 4 pulls, yeah. Maybe he needed to buffer another cortisol in there.
Maybe.
And then maybe he would have won 5-4 if he fulfilled his promise to Yuzu.
Yeah,
That's true.
I saw him burst there in that last round in what I assumed was a gold burst in an attempt to fulfill it, but we'll never know.
Yeah. Yeah, the timing was a little bit off there and just escaped. Which, you know, not bad to escape, but if you're looking for 100 meter, it's a little bit different.
Sadly, Dingus is being executed as we speak, so we'll never know whether or not he was trying to gold burst.
Goodbye, Dingo.
Alright, that's gonna do it for us. Thanks everybody who played, thanks to everybody who watched. And thank you to my wonderful commentators. Is there anything you would like to promote today?
What is it? Combo Breaker is like 4 weeks away? Yeah. 4 weeks
About
away,
4 weeks
Combo
away,
Breaker.
yeah.
Yeah, can you believe it? Combo Breaker is 4 weeks away. It'll be my last time going to the US this year, so it'll be very interesting to see what that other Chicago major looks like. And
God damn.
yeah, it's the last ride, and then I will make my decision. Right, where do I want to go next year? Ooh, but yeah, I'm looking forward to Combo Breaker. I'm bringing some lots of EU fellas over. Gonna meet up with some NA peeps that I got to meet over the last 2 trips, and would like to say hi to some Rookie Roman Cancel people if the situation pans out. So come say hi. Other than that, Hessen Crash in June. Do not miss one of the big openers here in the active tournament season. And of course, Rex will be pulling up with the setups for Xrd. So you are taken care of. There will be Xrd. Question is, remains to be seen if a stream can be organized for the community stuff. I know the TOs are working on it, so stay tuned for that. And other than that, yeah, go to ZF. It's cool if you're in the Netherlands area. We get people coming in from like 7 hours by bus. I feel like people's excuses for not attending are starting to run out.
That's pretty sick. Yeah, I can't. I could imagine going on a 7-hour bus ride in America, but I think it would not actually be fun. Like getting on a Greyhound for 7 hours, it's a little bit different, maybe. But maybe not just like America, like so-and-so location versus so-and-so location in the Netherlands, and I'm just like, wow, but...
I can tell you 3 hours from
Yeah.
Netherlands to Belgium it's fucking miserable.
Oh, yeah. That makes sense. Yeah, I don't know. I'll plug Rookie Roman Cancel. If you're watching this channel, you should know that we have a beginner intermediate Xrd bracket for folks in the EU and people with 150 milliseconds ping or less to Germany. So that includes some East Coast USA folks and a whole lot of people, but a lot of EU folks. Come join the fun. It's always, we got like beginner lobbies going. There's a very chill matchmaking community. And every week we see who wins a golden fish, or every other week we see who wins a golden fish, and 2 fish and you graduate. So yeah, sign up. This is an order.
All right, that's as Disney says, beginner intermediate bracket next Saturday, same time as the Burst of 5 start. We alternate between the beginner intermediate bracket and Burst of 5 every week. So if you want to join the intermediate bracket, sign up. You want to join the exhibition, sign up. We also have very active matchmaking between people who are not even within the ping range for Rookie Roam Cancel. So if you want to get some games in, come join the Discord. Can help you learn the game. But that's gonna be it from us for this week, I think. Anything else to say?
I think play Xrd. Oh,
Yeah.
playguiltygear.com. Also, shout out playguiltygear.com. That's the Play Guilty Gear crew makes the weekly event calendar, and they got all the Discord links and stuff. So if you want to play Xrd in general, and you're like watching this, you're like, this game's sick, playguiltygear.com. They'll have like 1 million Discords for you, but also join our Discord because we're cool.
I'm sure. All right, we'll see you on next Saturday for Rookie Roman Cancelled bracket. Rookie Roman Cancel 40 next week.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a big number. All right, well, yeah.
Peace.
Bye.
Later.